So I have this friend. His name is Shy Guy. I use him all the time because I have an anxiety disorder, and for me, visual clutter drives me insane. And Shy Guy hides layers for you so you can keep everything very compartmentalized and focused when you just need to focus on one little thing and you have this entire complex project going on and you just don't want to see it. Or if you're finishing your projects, I like to Shy Guy the ones that are done so then I can see what I have left and then feel really good about myself afterwards. So let's dive in. So Shy Guy is this little guy over here. He's peeking over the fence. He's shy. And you see there's these little Shy Guy buttons here. And what happens when you click on the guy here, oh, where'd your layers go? They're hidden. And you could tell they're hidden because of the darker line here. So this is really great. So if you want to collapse all of your sound effects and your music, you just Shy Guy them. I also did this secondary graphic because these are attached to this guy, and also anything that doesn't have animation. Here, it technically does, but it's also parented, so I usually Shy Guy that guy. Yeah. Oops. I will click on him all day and realize that I'm supposed to click on him. So that happens. And when you have him activated, you could still Shy Guy stuff. So say we finished animating this first scene. Oh, we're done. And we finished animating. Whoa, what happened there? We finished animating this scene. Nope. Be really great if I could select things. Oh, we're done. So now all we have to do are these two scenes. See, isn't that great? And then you could just bring them back by clicking him again and then making sure that you can drag down all of those. So why is this helpful? Well, let's say that you're working on a project and you have already resized it and you send it to a team who is going to be localizing. Localizing means that you're going to change the text. And you want to make sure that your localizer does not touch any of the animation. The resizer has already gone through. Everything's perfect. All he is changing is the language, the text layers. Well, you can Shy Guy everything but the text layer. And so all he has to do is go in and change the green parts. So scene 1, scene 2, scene 3. Isn't that great? So that way everything, you also probably want to lock those layers too. You also can do that. So Shy Guy's got really, really great capabilities. Also, say your character, you've got your neck or the thigh isn't moving at all. Anything that doesn't have an animation or it's just like parented, like even if you do the eyes, you've already animated the eyes and you're not going to do anything else with it. You could just Shy Guy those layers and only, here, why don't we do this? So yeah, only open up the layers that have animation on it. And once you're done with that, you can even, yeah. And once you're done with something and maybe you want to lock the layer, like say the hips are not going to move again, you can Shy Guy that too. Up to you. So I really, really enjoy this. This is also really great too if you're changing limbs. So maybe like she's waving and then her limb changes out for a different limb. Let's do that. So right arm, let's say, my microphone like right in front of my keyboard. We cut this layer and we change this to a different color, right? So what I would do is because this has keyframes on it, I would delete all of these keyframes. So it still changes there. But let's say that like this arm, you could trim, I probably would trim the layer, but let's say because we're only worried about the animation on this layer, we could Shy Guy her and then just worry about this because it changes here. So it's just less visual clutter, which looking at all these keyframes is not helping my anxiety. Let's collapse those. So you can see why Shy Guy could be a really, really nice little way to make it a very complex project a lot less complex and scary and crowded. So have fun. I hope you get along famously. I know that I really appreciate Shy Guy, and I just want to shout out to After Effects for adding him. Thank you, After Effects.